Today I'm going to show you the full AI features that we have available in our text editor. So from the home page here, you can click up here or you can click the sidebar to access your text editor. And then if you click New Document, all of our AI features will appear in a toolbar across the top here. So the first feature is Cicero, and Cicero learns from your portfolio and it pairs it then with real-time events to make personalized article suggestions just for you. So if we click it here, I have business, AI, startups, female founders and things like that in my focus area, and that's what I've written about before. So it's pairing it with things that are happening in the world right now, and these are the suggestions that it's making for me. If you want to write any of these, it will give you an outline here, and then if you click write this article, it will populate your title for you so you can get started. So I'll just remove that for now so that we can go on to the next button, which is Ideas. This is one of our free features and it doesn't use real-time information, but it does pull on your portfolio and the things that you've written about in the past. So what it'll do is it will make some suggestions based on a topic that you write in, or if you click I can't think, that's when it's pulling on your portfolio. So I'm going to write in here walking in Ireland, and it would be sort of this evergreen type content that it will be best used for. It will make some suggestions here, and if I like one of them I can grab it and start writing about it. So there we go. I will choose the first one and click use, and there's my title is populated now, and I can start writing my article. If I need some assistance at the next step then, an outline for my article, I can click this button here and click build outline. It will take my title and it will give me a nice article breakdown here so that it won't lack structure or coherence. There'll be a well organized logical flow then to the writing, and it will just make the process a little bit smoother and more efficient. Just give me a couple of seconds here for it to load. And as you see here, it doesn't create the article for you, but it's going to guide you through the process. So it's telling me here about my introduction. I want an engaging hook to capture the reader's interest, a brief overview, etc., etc. Right down the whole way through the article. And it will then have my conclusion in here too. So I can follow that then and get my article written. If I need some support with background research or some statistics for my article, that's where I use the next buttons, and here it will pull back some sources for doing a little bit of research before I write. All of these are clickable, they're all relevant, and unlike some other LLMs, there's no hallucinations here. Everything you see here is clickable and real, and it's the same then for your statistics. If it's a statistic heavy piece that you're writing, we will gather you some statistics here, some sources that you can go and investigate. The next button we have here is titles, and it's going to optimize your title for SEO and click through. So we'll just click the button. It will take what I already have and it will optimize it here so that we get more eyes on our work. I'll just click use, it'll switch it out, or if you change your mind, you can click use a different one. So for all of the rest of the features would be post-article support, so you have to have written your article. Again, our AI does not write the article for you. So in the interest of time, I'm just going to copy an article in here that I have written. And readability is the next feature. It's going to go through So this will ensure that your content is at the appropriate reading level to ensure that your audience stays engaged without feeling overwhelmed. And it will give you a breakdown here of why you got the score. And then these are the different scores here. The next feature is your meta tag generator. And this is such a time saver. And once your article is complete, you just click generate metadata and we will generate your titles, descriptions, keywords, your Open Graph titles, and Twitter titles and descriptions as well. And if you want to use these, you just click copy and then you paste it into the relevant place wherever you need your metadata to go. The next feature we have here is our editorial review, and what it's going to do is scan through your article from an editor's point of view. It's going to look at digital best practice, journalistic best practice, SEO, and keywords, things like that. And it's going to give you some feedback on your layout, your style, your structure, to make sure that your piece is as good as it can be before you publish. Sometimes we get a little error message here just when I'm recording things, so we'll just give it another click and then I'll show you what that looks like. This review and the feedback you get is very practical, and it will give you really actionable tips that you can implement into your article straight away. So we'll just give it another minute here, and then you can see an example of the type of feedback that you'll get. So it's saying here, improve headline. What could I do here? Add subheadings, optimize my paragraph length, include internal and external links, add images or visuals. So very practical tips that you can implement straight away to improve your article. The next feature here is my favorite one. It's the audio feature, and this is going to take your written article and change it into an audio piece. So you can preview your different voices here. You can listen to the different options that you have. So
I'm your female news reporter from Ireland, committed to
something like that, or
I'm your male news reporter from the United States, committed to bringing you the latest happening.
So we have lots of options. You can also add a pre-roll message in here. So if you want to add a small sponsorship or an ad or a message really just about your publication, you type in your sponsorship or your ad here. So this that will be read then in a default voice followed by your chosen voice for your article. So I'll select my voice, click generate audio file, and then I will have in a couple of seconds an audio option. We can then click here, download it and drop it into the CMS. This is really important for usability, for reaching a wider audience, especially a young audience. There's a big trend that goes towards listening to articles rather than reading them. So this is just a nice option to give your audience, and we'll give it a listen now.
This article is brought to you by Legitimate.
Explore Ireland's rich heritage on foot, a journey through historical walking routes. Ireland, a land steeped in ancient history.
So that's an example of what it sounds like. The last button that I'm going to click here then is create social posts. And again, once you've finished your article, the last thing you want to do is create social media posts to promote it, but that's an important part of the job. So we will do it for you. And as you can see here, we have Twitter or X, LinkedIn, Threads and Facebook. And based on the platform, the text is customized. And then all you do is click copy, drop it in to the relevant social media platform, and then insert your article link. And all your social media posting is done for you. So that's an overview of the AI that we're using in the text editor at the minute. And yeah, jump in and give it a go.